Good morning. It's Councillor Glen, and this morning I'm at Leigh Boltwood Park, another location of one of our community skating rinks. So Leigh Boltwood Park is along Abbott Street at the corner of Abbott and Malahat. And a big thank you to the volunteers who helped to look after Leigh Boltwood Park. It hasn't been an easy season for rink volunteers with the ups and downs of temperatures, but this is one of the busiest rinks. I'm always seeing kids and families out here on the rink at all different times of the day. So big thanks to the volunteers here at Leigh Boltwood Park and at the community rinks across the community. With the canal closed down for the season. It's a good thing that we've got these local rinks where people can come in and skate. And speaking of skating, thank you to everyone who attended our free family skate last Monday on the family day at Carp Road. It was great to see all sorts of skaters, all sorts of ages and abilities, and we're going to be looking for another day to do one of those coming up in March sometime, so stay tuned. On the topic of cold, I just want to remind people, if you happen to see someone in the community who is in distress because of the cold, please call 311, and there are social workers and other officials at the city who can help direct people towards shelters, homeless shelters or warming shelters. If you see a medical emergency related to the cold, please call 911 so that paramedics can respond. Because of all the ups and downs in temperatures, there are a lot of potholes on our street. So if you notice a pothole on your route, call 311. Don't email my office, call 311. There are crews that are out all day long repairing potholes. And the best way to alert them and get that looked after as soon as possible is a call to 311. Lots going on this week. We had a transportation committee meeting at City Hall on Thursday looking at the transportation budget, which was passed. We also got an update about automated speed enforcement, the speed cameras in the community. We've had one in front of Sacred Heart for the past, not quite a year, but almost a year. There's another one going in at St. Stephen School over in Jackson Trails. That was supposed to go in last fall, but there's a supply chain issue. Some of the parts for the camera aren't available yet, so that'll be coming soon. And there's a number of other locations across the city. You can find more information about that on the city's website at ottawa.ca. What else on Transportation Committee? Oh, one of the important things in the budget this year is there's money to do a detailed design of Carp Road. So this is between Hazeldean and the Queensway. There is a plan to upgrade that to 2 lanes in each direction with the sidewalk and a pathway. This year we have some money in the budget to do the detailed design, which is the final stage before the road actually gets built. So this is good, but slow progress. It's a fairly quiet day at City Council this week. I had a motion related to some of the reports we're getting about last February's occupation. There was a really important report done by a group called the People's Commission. So this is a citizen-run effort to collect stories and feedback and a review of the occupation from a resident's perspective. And I had a motion to include that as part of the city's official records around the occupation. I think all of these documents are really important to have available in one place for people to review and to understand better what happened and what needs to happen, what needs to change to prevent something like that from happening again. I had a great meeting yesterday, Friday. I went over to the Western Ottawa Community Resource Centre. It's kind of near the Farm Boy over on Hazeldean Road in Canada. Met with Leigh Couture, the executive director. I had a great chat about all sorts of initiatives that Western Ottawa is working on. They're an excellent organization here in our community. They do all sorts of things. They run Chrysalis House, which is a shelter for people who are fleeing violence, family violence, violence against women. They run a Meals on Wheels program for seniors in our community and the rural communities who are in need. They run a day program for adults with disabilities. All sorts of programs that they run. Really good chat with Leigh, including about the ongoing efforts to bring a health hub here to Canada and Stittsville. So stay tuned for more as we go. And check out WROCC, Western Ottawa Community Resource Centre. They are on Facebook. They're on the web. Check them out to get an idea of what they're up to in the community. And they're always looking for volunteers as well. And it's a great organization to be involved in. I used to be a board member back about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was a really good experience. And I understand they're recruiting board members again at this time of year. So, good stuff. I hope you're checking my website every single day. It's at glengower.ca. My team and I post updates just about every day of the week. I'll bring your attention to one update. This is from Ottawa Public Health. They've published a study about mental health and addictions for youth in Ottawa, and there's some really interesting data there and trends, and really encourage you to check that out if that's a topic of interest to you. Just look for the Ottawa Public Health logo on the homepage of my website. This week at City Council, this week at City Hall, it's super busy. Monday morning I've got Planning Committee. Monday evening I have Board of Health. And City Council is on Wednesday. We're going to be dealing with our budget, so likely a very long meeting. And then on Friday we have our Transit Commission meeting, our monthly meeting there. So I'll be at City Hall Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week, and here in the ward on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Some ward updates and ward reminders. We're still looking for volunteers for the youth drop-in that the Kiwanis Club is going to be setting up at the Stittsville Legion. This is going to be a homework drop-in, so if you have some experience or are interested in helping out high school students with homework on any topic, please get in touch with my office and we'll connect you with the Kiwanis Club. We're also looking to organize a youth basketball drop-in night, likely at the Frederick Banting School on Stittsville, Maine. So if that's something you'd like to help out with, if you have any experience in sports or basketball, again, please get in touch, contact my office. And I appreciate all of the responses from volunteers so far. We've had a really, really strong response to this, which is great. We have just started organizing our annual Welcome to Stittsville Festival. This is the festival highlighting all the diversity in our community. And we are looking for people who might want to join as performers on the stage, groups that might want to set up a booth at the event. Please get in touch with my office if you'd like to participate. It was a great event last year, and we had countries from all over the world, almost every continent represented at this event, which is amazing. We're also looking for people who want to be a part of our Diversity Advisory Committee here in the ward. So if that's something of interest to you and you'd like more information, please email me, glen.gower@ottawa.ca, or go to glengower.ca and you'll find all the contact information there. We're going to be soon launching our nominations for the 2023 Stittsville Volunteer Awards. So coming soon, watch for that. Today, couple events today in Stittsville. First of all, there is the 3rd annual Stittsville Crafters, Producers, and Vendors Market. It's at Johnny LaRue Arena from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thanks to Joseph for organizing that. Again, lots of vendors there in the upstairs hall, and proceeds go to Chrysalis House. That's one of the Western Ottawa Community Resource Center programs, so good stuff. Tonight, St. Andrew's Church is hosting a show called the Missing Pages, and it's about the only Canadian to meet Beethoven, and I guess it's kind of a a musical play or a musical, and there's also a fundraising component for relief efforts in Turkey and Syria. So that's at St. Andrew's Church on Stittsville, Maine. I think you can check out their website for more information, and there may be a few tickets left. Sounds like a good event. Some coming events. March 7th, we're welcoming Eli Nasrallah in the first of our Counselor Speaker series. Eli is an immigration consultant, and he's written a great book about the experiences of people coming to Canada. And he's going to be reading some of the passages from his book and taking questions. So you can register for that on my website, glengower.ca. It's free, but we're asking people to register in advance because spaces are limited, so sign up as soon as you can. And coming up on March 11th, that's 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be hosting my next Councillor Chat. We're going to be at Brown's Independent, so if you're out doing some groceries, drop by and say hi. If you have a question, want to share some feedback, would love to see you there. It'll be 11 to 1 on March the 11th. That's a Saturday. So it is a cold day today, but getting warmer quickly. I'll have to say it's like minus 16 or 17, but it feels warmer, or it felt warmer than I expected. I hope you get a chance to get out this weekend, skate on a local rink, go tobogganing, go skiing, go snowshoeing, go for a walk, explore your neighborhood, support a local business. If you're looking for something indoors, that not farmers market, the craft and vendors market at Johnny LaRue is a great idea. There's also a great exhibit at the Stittsville Library. Maybe that's a good indoor activity today. They are showing photos of one-room schoolhouses, and that's organized by the Goulburn Township Historical Society. So another good thing to check out. Anyways, have a great weekend. I'll see you here next Saturday. Take care.